Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE Night, which means, of course, some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then look no further, because you can join said Discord server by clicking on... Oh, it would help if I put an exclamation point at the beginning of that statement. There we go. Clicking on that link. That's how you can join the RITE Club. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat. You click on that and you'll find all the various requests you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop into versus mode here. We'll set ourselves back to our defaults, but let me know if there is anyone who would like to get us started today, or anything setup-wise that we would like to do to lead things off. And in the meantime, I'll hop into Discord. There we are. Okay. I am all set and ready to go. Oh, let me proactively unplug the controller. What's up, Camilo? How's it going? How's everybody doing? Thaler, Lilac, good to see you all. If anyone would like to get us started, both spots are there for the taking. So let us know if there's anyone who would like to play. I mean, as always, we could start by setting up specific things, but usually best, I think, to get people in there first. Okay, Lilac is good to go. And Camilo as well. Nice. Alright, sounds like we have our first matchup here. Let me just get Steam Friends going. How's it going, iRotor? Good to see you. We are just getting started here, and it looks like it'll be Camilo and... there you are. Lilac. I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Blue Owl, how are you? Good to see you too.
I'm doing well.
Hey, Camilo. Oh, chat is not... there we go. Now I can see it. Okay, so if there is anything setup-wise that we would like to do, as I was saying, it should be Lilac, Camilo as our two participants here, if that has any effect on what we'd like to go with. Let me know if I need to resend the invite, Lilac. I think I have Camilo in, but I don't think I have you yet. Give you just a sec. Okay, no worries. No worries. It does mean we have time if there is anything we'd like to set up, character, talisman, mastery, arena-wise. Songs, Titan stars, all that stuff. But, of course, we can always just leave it up to the players to take whatever they want. Oh, lag. Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad today, but we'll see. Depends. Did we pray to the internet gods today, or make any sacrifices to them?
Maybe we should have.
I mean, I'm just saying, sometimes they do demand blood. Rutro indeed. I don't know, we'll see if they are pleased with our offering.
Could you possibly resend the invite?
No worries. Honor, you're just in time for our human sacrifice. What? Who said that?
The what? The what? The what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope no one will be pushed off the mountain.
That would be a disaster.
I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I feel like it's been done before. Pans to Orlek.
I mean, if you can once, you can twice.
I mean, it could happen. It's been done before.
Oh, true. I have to play Controller today, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I think you will. Assuming that Lilac will be on keyboard mouse.
1 second.
Yep. There is the invite.
Okay. Hopefully that goes through. Tragic Doctor, everyone's favorite. To kick off the edge of the mountain, yes.
No, no.
I mean, as Camilo was saying, if it's happened before, it could always happen again. Okay, do we have the... Hold on, just double check. Okay, there we go. Camilo's controller is in. Let's just quickly double check that these controls look good to you, Lilac.
Yes. Although, on my, I'm watching the stream, but on my computer, all I see is the, remote play loading screen.
Oh.
Which is that normal?
I don't think that's a good thing.
Oh no.
I think we might need to resolve that. We might want to give it one more try, having just resending the invite, and hopefully this time round it does what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
Let's give it another shot.
Thankfully, it let me. It froze. It froze completely, but it was kind enough to let me close the program. So.
Okay, that's something.
Okay,
We'll take that. Small victories.
It actually responded. Let's go.
Okay, good sign. Good sign. Is it on that same loading-ish screen this time?
No, I am now at the customization screen.
Okay. Okay. I think we are good then, and I think
we're not gonna have a repeat of yesterday.
Knocks on wood. Yes.
Yesterday, I attempted to do a Pyre stream on YouTube, but everything lagged out so bad I was unable to do that.
Oh no. Hopefully the internet gods will smile down upon us today. But exactly. Only time will tell. Well, let's get started then. We do not have any requests from chat for this one, so we'll keep it simple in the early stages here. Just leave it up to the players.
Hear me, exiles. You heed the summons to the Book of Rites. Here, one of you may walk the path.
To be fair, we're playing with fire here. Like, I'm literally in the corner of my house where the worst intern is.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It's like the only where there's a space to put my setup, so nothing else to do.
Now we shall get
Both
started.
players tempting fate. We shall see how they fare. And we were talking about, maybe something human sacrifice. What? Who said that? So
Should I be worried like last week?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why were you worried in the first place?
Yeah. It's nothing to be worried about. I mean, if you're Oralek, okay, as we said previously, you get kicked off the mountain once, you might get kicked down the mountain twice, but aside from that, nothing to be worried about. It's an exploding Oralek.
You cannot move nothing.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see.
Ruh-roh.
Hold on. Try controller number... Come on. There we go. Controller number 3, perhaps. Is that any better?
I can pause.
Okay. Minor improvement. That might actually be... Hold on. Let's just try 4. There's a chance that that will work, though. There we go. Beautiful. Right, at least it's not negative hope. Although... we might be headed in that direction. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's Nutrition Stick Volfred on Camilo's side.
Oh ho ho.
Oralek against Volfred. Former teammates. A speedy Jodariel, so 2 demons, at least thus far, on Lilac's side. We'll just have to see. There might even be a 3rd. Camilo, on the other hand, seemingly going in quite a different direction, a more stylish direction, I might add, with prayer beads on none other than Gareth.
Do you know if there's a mod that adds Enya from the fight? Because I don't like there's a mod that adds extra guys, and I was just curious.
I know once upon a time when we were making that mod to add the characters, we took a vote. Because we were trying to add 1 character for each of the classes so that it was possible to triple up for each of the classes. So basically, we took a look at all of the characters from the different triumvirates for the given classes and basically did a poll and said, all right, we're looking for another imp. Which imp do we want? And Raji won out, and so on and so forth for the other characters and the other classes.
I understand. I can see why Gareth won.
I mean, there's really only one correct answer in that case.
It wasn't a hard decision.
Exactly.
Doesn't sound like it. What was that? Oh, I think we're controlling the same thing.
Oh. Well, that's exciting. All right, hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
that's not me. That's not me.
Let's go back to messing around with which
It's
controller
always-
we have Camilo
it's
set for.
It's always a fun time.
No, I
at Right
control
Night.
nothing.
Okay, that was the one that you could only pause. Actually, can you try pausing, unpausing, and see if that gives you the ability to move a team?
Not doing nothing.
Okay. 2 was the one that didn't work at all before, but we'll try it real quick.
Nope.
Okay, we'll try player 1. Yeah, man. How about this?
Yep.
Of course, player 2 is player 1. It makes perfect sense. Can Lilac move?
Oh, God.
No, I cannot.
Ah, this also makes perfect sense. Alrighty then, Camilo, how about we try the good old-fashioned unplug-replug controller strat?
Alright.
As soon as you unplug, Lilac can move.
That's nice.
Well, so, you know...
I unplugged back, and now I control her.
Wonderful.
No.
Wonderful. Okay. I see we're making progress here. Let's see. So now, let's continue to mess with which side Camilo is registered for.
No one.
No one on player 2.
Unfortunate for the dissidents.
Player 3 work now.
Exiles
You
I
can
can
pause.
pause.
ere long.
Okay, that's consistent
And
with
I
what you had
control
before.
out this.
Let's try 4.
Thank you.
No, I can move.
But this is the one that prevents Lilac from moving, question mark?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take turns. We're gonna turn Pyre into a turn-based game, So, it's gonna be Camilo's turn here with the orb, and then it's gonna be Lilac's turn after that, and we'll just switch off. And we'll go in order of the character's initiative, quickness. So, I believe your highest quickness character, Camilo, is Gareth, naturally. So, of course, he goes first here.
That's my move.
Okay, no, Lilac, your turn. Your quickest character would be actually would be Oralek. So I believe it is Oralek's move, and obviously, Oralek, hold on, needs for Camilo to do that for him to be able to move. Hold on, no, needs Camilo to be on this so that you can move.
Tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. What am I supposed to do? I don't think I was supposed to do that.
All right. Well, needless to say, that's probably not the best way. Probably not the best way to play Pyre. But if ever you were interested in turning Pyre into a turn-based game, then who knows? Maybe there's something there.
Strategy-based transistor.
It's probably for the better that we not do this time, because I am not very experienced with turn-based games.
Alright, let's try the exit versus mode, re-enter versus mode, just mess around a little bit with these settings.
I'm gonna reflect the thing in case.
Yeah.
Pray to, that helps sometimes.
Guys, did we pray hard enough to the internet gods? I'm not sure that we did.
No, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, all right. Let's jump back in. I'll turn the sermon intro off just so we can get in more quickly here.
The dissidents.
Peak Pyre action here.
Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Who shall conduct the rites?
Alright, so there's the exploding Oralek. Camilo can move the controller, at least on the squad selection screen. That's a start.
Volfred.
Goes with Nutrition Stick Volfred, as he did previously. Lilac, back with the Speedy Jody. Okay. I mean, you don't need to take exactly the same team you took last time. Of course, you're welcome to if you'd like. But you are not obligated to do so. But, I mean, obviously, you're kind of obligated to take Gareth. That's understandable.
Not taking him with Drake down.
Alright, so it's Hamatha once more for Lilac. Camilo goes Speedy Tizo, and now for the moment of truth.
Now begin.
Hold on. Could it be? Could it be? Are both players capable of moving? I've never seen this before.
It's a miracle.
It's a minor miracle. By the will of the scribes, we've done it.
My.
Wait, that's the name of one of the songs from the game.
Well, here's Pamitha. She speeds around but can't quite make it through. Milo now with the most stylish of plunges from none other than Gareth. In fact, he's so stylish, he comes right back. But down he goes this time. Don't worry, he'll be back soon. Hamatha for Lilac. Oh, pushes the demons. But down she goes. Oralek, down he goes, but in the meantime, it's back with Gareth. He plunges once more for 20, and once again with prayer beads means he will be in for this round as well, and here he is once more. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. At least, certainly for Camilo here and for Gareth. But into the lava he goes, so time now for Lilac with Pamitha. Jody Back to Pamitha. Pamitha, oh, Harp pushes her way in there. Good for 20. Now, she did not have prayer beads, which means she is now out for the entirety of this round. Jody. Does mean Jody has a long wait if she's trying to get some reinforcements here. She did land in the lava, which means automatic 2-second respawn. And that's actually faster than it would have otherwise been. Now with a normal banishment, though, that means she's gone for several seconds. Plenty of time for Camilo to throw it in. It is the danger of any team with Orlek, of course, what with his 30-second respawn time. And once again, it's all Gareth. It's his world, and we're just living in it. And I can't say I mind. Jody bullies the last of the defenders, gets the orb here. Now Camilo getting some of his characters back. Pamitha, down she goes, and suddenly Lilac defenseless. It's time for another sap throw. This one is 25 damage. And that means one more score might be all that Camilo needs here. Depending on who it is and exactly how much damage they get. But right now it's Orlek. But he's blocked and banished. Jody chases down one of the defenders, but then goes down herself, and now it is a duel between Gareth and Pamitha. Gareth wins that duel, but Gareth was the one exile who did not have enough damage for Camilo. So Lilac still holding on here. Into the lava goes Orlek. Jody's turn now. She'll jump in. That's good for 30 damage. Orlek. Lava bound for him. But certainly for him, there is a dramatic difference between getting banished to lava and being banished from a cast or shield. Oh, but Lilac has the rekindling from one of the talismans, a RITE Light. And that means holds on with 20 life on a second life bar. So now one score is all Camilo needs, but there it is. GG.
Their pyre burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
And now, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And let us know, chat, if there is anything we would like to see for the next one. That one was all up to the players. Didn't have anything in particular that we requested, so we can always keep it that way, if you'd like. But Lilac says, no, no, no. There is at least one thing that is crucially important for this next one. That is the location. Lilac has a particular destination in mind.
But of course.
Alright, so we will be at the boat. But is there anything else we'd like in addition to that? Or will that be all?
I think I'll wait a little bit.
Okay, nothing else from Lilac at least.
I think I'll wait a little bit before doing anything else for now.
Oh, anything else, you say?
Don't worry about it.
I wonder what that something else might be.
Don't worry about it.
I will pay it no mind. Well, anyways, it looks like it'll be just the boat for this one. So we'll leave the rest up to Lilac and Camilo.
The dissidents
So we know where we are,
confront.
but we do not yet know the setup
Welcome.
that the players will use.
Who shall conduct the rites?
I did see Lilac use Pamitha in the previous match. Triesta's Plume on Pamitha this time for the potential for a little bit of extra damage and the potential to come back with the Prayer Beads-like effect after plunging into the Pyre. Meanwhile, Camilo also goes Legendary Talisman, though in his case, he's going with the theme here, taking a worm on the boat with Deluge. Lilac's second choice will be Speedy Tizo. Hold on just a second. That is a second worm from Camilo. You have our attention. Oh, this is true. I forgot to put the names and sigils. Oh, I totally forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Core. Can you give me just a second to throw that in? Because that completely escaped me. Let's see. Lilac. Camilo. And then Lilac. Who were you playing as today? Are you Dissidents right now?
Yep.
Okay. Dissidents on for you, and I can see it is Fate for Camilo. Okay. There we go. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Proceed! Lilac goes Mooncrest on Bertrude for the chance to come back instantly from banishment. But the big question now for Camilo is, with two of the worms, does he go Infiniworms?
No.
Weak! Weak! We wanted the triple worms! How dare you deny us?
They expected it.
Alright, I suppose it's a little bit of a metaphorical curveball from Camilo, there is that. But as you can plainly see by how he starts off this match by scoring with a worm, it is an objectively true statement that 3 worms would have been superior.
There goes the harp.
Tizo, he's quick, but he is still stopped, but he gets it back quickly. There is the Cannon Singularity from the Stowaway. Oh, and combining that with a stunning claim from the worms, that is seemingly the strat for Camilo. It's a devious one. It's a little gimmicky. Hard to get the timing just right, but when he does, it means that he will have the only character who is able to move for a brief moment of time, maybe enough time for him to set up a score. But that was Camilo there for 25 damage. Just enough on the cast to get rid of Bertrude, although she came back quickly with that Mooncrest Talisman. So Lilac getting good value from that, though the Exploding Worm takes out 2 of the 3 defenders. That means just Bertrude back, and whoa, she benefits from some boat magic. You don't see that too often from the Chromes. But it certainly worked on that occasion. Here's Tizo. And he came ever so close, as you can see from the placement of that portal, but instead it is Camilo. That throw might be short. No, it had just enough on it. It's 15 damage now. Pamitha, she'll plunge here. Now, she gets the extra damage and the chance to come back from banishment after plunging, only if she is flying when she does so. So unfortunately, Lilac missed out a little bit on that occasion. There is the strategy that Camilo was looking for. That stunning claim, which is the worm salute, plus the false step mastery from the stowaway, which makes her come back from banishment after a short delay if she jumps into an aura. Now a 15 damage worm throw. That means 1 score, all Camilo would need, and I don't believe we saw Lilac take any rekindling this time. I think it would be definitive in this case. How does Camilo choose to make that happen? He's just standing there, menacingly! Oh my goodness! A very black magic jump. It was not quite enough to get the job done, but it was certainly devious. That seems to be the name of the game for Camilo right now. Pulling out all the fancy party tricks, including that one right there.
They brushed aside their adversaries without too much
GG.
The rite is ended.
Well played, you two. Alright, well, let's head on back. You know, you could be mistaken, understandably, for thinking that that was Gareth, but it was the stowaway.
Until the next rite.
They're both quite stylish.
Well,
Arguably.
I mean, I don't think that's a fair comparison for the stowaway. Nobody lives up to Gareth in that regard, but...
Agree to disagree.
Alright, well, let us know, chat, if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one, setup-wise. Otherwise, of course, as always, we could just leave it up to the players. Oh, hold on. We do have another boat. What is that last? I see 2 boats. What is that third one, though? Is that a turtle? What is that?
Yes.
What's with the turtle?
I misclicked.
What does that have to do with anything?
I mistimed.
All right. It's 2 boats and a turtle, whatever that means. I take it to mean that is probably going to send us back to the boat. But then we do have a few other things here. We have an Exiles request from Nor. We have a Talisman request from Nor. And then we have Falcon Ron as well. Oh my goodness.
He's the turtle.
He is apparently the turtle. I should have known. I should have known. Alrighty then. Hold on just a second. In that case, Lilac truly is no longer representing the dissidents. In fact, it's not really even Lilac anymore. I'm afraid it's just Falcon Ron.
Who is that such Lilac?
Anor would like the players to choose their favorite exiles. They should have talismans that the players believe they should have. Okay.
Favorite to play or favorite character?
That's true. That is a distinction that may be worth making here. Favorite gameplay-wise, or favorite in terms of like their personality and what have you? Favorite character. I'm not sure that helps.
Yeah.
You explained it by saying the same thing. Lore-wise. Okay, there we go.
Lore-wise.
There we go.
Okay. How about the talismans? Do I like this talisman for the character or for like lore-wise the character?
Yeah, Dying Flame on Orlek feels like that's thematic rather than gameplay-wise. Just to look at Anor's example there. Orlek, man, we just cannot... Orlek cannot catch a break. Can't catch a break today, last week, ever, really.
The smirk emojis, I would like to clarify, the smirk emojis were in reference to pick your favorite characters. I was not making a jab at Orlek.
Okay,
I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean.
They're gonna pick 2 characters and gonna give them the rings. I know it.
We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So, we will have... That's the request talisman should correspond to the overall theme of the characters. Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so we have a ton of stuff going on in this match. in that case. In fact, oftentimes when we get the Falcon Ron request, we limit it to just Falcon Ron and we defer any other requests to subsequent matches, but maybe we can still squeeze all of this into one single game, if you guys are up for it.
Sure.
I can't say because I'm not playing, remember?
True. This is not Lilac anymore. This is Falcon Ron.
The dissidents shall take on the fate.
Cue the training montage.
Conduct the rites.
Alright, so favorite characters, character lore-wise, and talismans that thematically go along with them.
Surprising literally nobody.
Okay, but here's the question though. Are you picking on behalf of yourself, or are you picking on behalf of Falcon Ron's favorites?
Does he have favorites?
I don't know, you tell me!
My favorite buyers.
But yeah.
But maybe
Does Falcon Ron have favorite customers?
Well, that added an unexpected layer to it.
That would be my guess, Blue Owl.
I was thinking the same thing.
Rotor says Rookie, Messenger Imp are easy choices for Falcon Ron. I think those are pretty good. I don't know who you'd take for the third.
Why Messenger Imp?
Do they actually coordinate directly, or are they just both supernatural beings that transcend the downside because they are all powerful?
I mean, they're associates.
Someone has to do the smuggling. Oh, I see.
Face, okay. Okay, now I have to think.
Wait, should I reset my characters then?
You're fine.
You're an obvious pick, but not right now.
Should I pick my other exiles on behalf of Lilac or on behalf of Ron?
I'm gonna defer to Anor on this one. Anor, as the person who made this request, should Lilac be choosing based on Lilac's preferences or based on Falcon Ron's perceived preferences?
A good way to dodge the question.
The Ashen Coal on Snadra or Camilo.
Please help us. Please. It's a life or death situation.
Whatever Lilac prefers. Okay. It is up to you. Whether it is Falcon Ron's preferences or your own, it is up to you to make that determination.
I'm gonna do a combination.
Okay.
Of the two, perhaps.
A little bit of the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Remember, the talismans should also be thematically fitting with the characters as well. It's the other angle, the other aspect of the request.
I didn't thought about that. Oh, true. Okay.
I don't know.
What works with messengering?
Maybe I should pick a different character.
Whatever you think. Money.
Are there any? I don't know much about Messenger Imp other than you give him snacks when you see him in game.
He's a sneaky messenger who somehow seemingly has a way to move between the downside and the Commonwealth, and might be the only being capable of doing so. at
Why
will.
is he of all characters chosen? Why is he like an official versus mode character?
Who else if not?
Falcon Ron!
It's okay. You won.
The Black Wagon. We actually had someone who, Tariq. We had someone who tried to create new characters for the Black Wagon, Tariq, and I can't remember if we got Falcon Ron at any point. That was the one that I really wanted.
Luminous Idol is the like temporary infinite stamina one, right?
It's the restore all of your stamina once you pick up the orb.
Is there an infinite stamina talisman?
For imps, there is. The legendary imp talisman gives it, yeah.
Ah. Uh-huh.
Messenger imp is legendary. Confirmed.
I gotta find one. First, talismans. Okay. How?
Hey, question.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of Steam notifications.
Oh?
How much do you, I'm not asking this in a judgmental way, I'm just curious, how much do you play Mass Effect and the First Descendant?
Oh, I mean, we're playing Mass Effect 3 basically all day on Saturdays.
I knew that, but this whole week I've gotten so many Steam notifications.
Oh, man.
You get used to it.
Do you guys have it so that you have the, like, pop-up whenever someone...
Yes!
Why
yes.
do you do that, though? I don't...
Why not?
Because isn't it annoying?
I mean...
No, it doesn't bother me, at least.
I kind of find it amusing. It is...
Okay.
No offense. Hope that wasn't offensive or anything. There was a talisman related to money, wasn't there?
There are some in the campaign that actually don't exist in Versus mode. So there's a chance you're thinking of one that is not accessible here.
For some reason I could have sworn I saw it here previously, though.
I'm not sure which one you would be thinking of.
I think lucrative contract.
Yeah, no, I think that one's campaign only.
Darn.
Oh, we lost Camilo.
Oh, really?
Apparently. One moment.
Did they kick me out?
It would appear as though Steam
Yes, it did.
booted you. Let me get you back.
You seem to have lost me as well.
No! I tabbed back in. Did that help? No, it did not. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Well, we'll just get both people back in.
Thankful I think this is a Steam issue and not internet going out again.
Unless, for some reason, both of you happen to have internet stuff happen at almost exactly the same time. That seems pretty unlikely.
It's Ron.
It might be.
Back. Help.
Surely you would not curse
Huh?
one of the characters.
What? Oh. I
Surely a cursed talisman is not the most fitting thing for Gilman.
I got lost in thought. I was like rethinking, or I was rethinking previous talisman choices, and
Lost the sauce.
Does anyone have any suggestions?
For Gilman.
Like this would be my first choice.
You could always
but
go legendary talisman.
I'm gonna go legendary talisman because I don't have the brain power to think of anything better.
Okay, I cannot move. Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
It's the
It
curse
was,
of Rod.
It was controller slot number 1 that ultimately ended up working, right? I think? Maybe? Come on. Let's try this. Is that any better?
Pause.
You can pause, but only pause. Let's try controller slot number 3. There we go.
Yippee.
Bingo.
I talismans and think of who would do fit.
Yeah, was Soup gonna play into the talisman selection?
Do they have a soup talisman?
Not that I can think of, unless, like, there are some flasks. I don't know, I guess you could store soup in a flask.
Just just out of curiosity, is there a reason, like, technical-wise, why the screen gets, like, kind of crunchy with remote play?
There's...
Internet, the resolution.
Because I noticed when Camilo got booted, then the resolution suddenly went up for some reason.
Yeah, I think the way it basically works is that you can set it up so that instead of dropping frames, it drops resolution. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Is Camilo also playing as the Dissidents right now? Is that what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Back to player
Are we gonna
4.
do the turn? Are we gonna do turn-based Pyre?
Oh no. You say this as the only thing you can do with your characters is turn. Alright, now Camilo can move, Lilac cannot. These are ones that it didn't work when Camilo was on the squad selection screen. Come on. Come on. But maybe in the actual match, please change the controller for Camilo. Can I do it from there? Oh, well, I can deactivate it like that. What about now?
Meddlesome imp.
Now Camilo can turn, but that's all.
I can control.
Oh no, Camilo is controlling the distance. Okay. One moment.
Oh, that's
This
not
is the
nice.
problem.
Ron does not want us.
No!
Reboot.
Let's
He's
try
too
that.
powerful.
Yeah. He is, in fact, we tried to do too many things in one match.
Okay, I'm back in.
Okay, let's
The Rons are displeased.
see if it's magically better now.
No, it is not.
It is not? Okay, we
that-
might
that
actually
was
need to start a
not
new
really-
match this way. Yeah, because it's back to this. No! I think in the past, Camilo, this has happened to us several times before, right? Where we've had the double controller. I think we've had to restart the game in this case, right? I
Oh
think-
no, at score. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's happened enough now that we should remember. I think that's what we had to resort to, though. Alright. Quick restart. Come on, Pyre. You can do it.
We believe in you. May the scribes have mercy.
Indeed. Okay, let me get you guys some invites. Did it go through for both of you? I think I heard one of you, but not the other.
I'm on the customization screen. I do not know about.
Oh. There we go. Looks like Camilo is in now. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
The dissidents shall now face the fate.
Okay.
Welcome.
So we still have that request for the whole
Who shall conduct
favorite
the
character,
rites?
thematically, lore-wise, and talisman that fits with them lore-wise. So you're welcome to take the same thing you did last time, or if you are having second thoughts. But of course, the big thing here is just from a tech standpoint. Will Pyre / Steam Remote Play now choose to cooperate, or will it continue to be fussy? Ooh, Camilo, I think, did mix that up a little bit there, because I think he had Snadra in the first spot previously.
Sir Gilman.
Ninja Stowaway, I don't recall if he took that last time. The leech is the thematically fitting thing for the stowaway? That's making a statement.
I've done numbers on Tumblr. Just trust me. Just trust me here.
Stay.
I'm the expert. Don't worry about it.
Alright, now for the moment of truth. Will both players be able to control their proper teams? It kinda looks like it. I'm afraid Falcon Ron's influence has already been felt in this match even before it started.
Into the adversary's
But it
flame.
seems we are good to go here. As big fell swoop banishment there
Honor of the
for
scribes.
Camilo, helping to set up a 13 damage harp throw.
Now go. All
Oh, and it
banish.
is the Pamitha show once again as she gets a bunch of banishments and that sets her up for 20 damage on that throw.
There. Seemingly unfair.
Little Infiniworms here. Well, I mean, maybe that's a strong statement with just one worm coming out, but it's the idea at least. Camilo slowly, makes it through, and despite that threatening implosion, found a way to just hover over it, avoid getting banished, and then quick follow-up from the stowaway here. Stowaway has a portal. Chooses not to use it, though. Here comes Gilman. Oh, had the stamina and nearly made it through, but couldn't quite go the distance. Very quick from Camilo.
Messenger
Cuts the throw short there. Actually, might have gotten full 15. Don't recall if he went for the extra damage from the mastery on his imp. Good banishment there from Messenger Imp. Lilac with Gilman. And he'll go all the way through here. Plunges for 15, but it means he is now gone in this round. And it's back with Pamitha. And Camilo plunges in for the win.
It was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
GG.
GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well played, you two. Alright, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And let us know, chat, if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. In fact, we are getting a request right now from Core for Masteries. And the Glade. Okay. Also, I believe Falcon Ron will no longer be joining us for this next match. Oh, Lilac, hey! How's it going there? How are you? Didn't even see you there.
Hello.
That's weird. It was almost like there was a green goblin-like creature in your place for a second. Alright, hold on. The requests continue to come in here. We have the Glade of Lou. We have no talismans. And then all female characters. All female characters. That covers a lot of things. I guess we could still do a song if that's of interest, but otherwise we have most of the stuff accounted for here. So why don't we proceed in that case?
The dissidents shall take on the fate. Welcome.
Okay, so no talismans.
Who shall conduct the
Oh wait,
rites?
did we... Hold on just a second. Let me double check. I thought you did a Masteries request. Did I? Yeah, wait, I did see that. Oh, 0 on those as well. Sorry, I missed that. Hold on just a second. That's also 0.
The dissidents versus the fate. Welcome.
Okay, here we go. So,
boy.
no Masteries, no talismans, keeping it very simple.
Can we choose honorary women?
It is just women, is the
Okay.
Exile's request.
Okay.
So there are
Just-
not
just-
many, between not being able to choose any Masteries or talismans and a limited number of characters as well.
Oh
This
no.
could prove a little tricky.
Uh.
And there are definitely characters who play very differently when you no longer have access to those types of things.
Well,
Ones that people might usually be big fans of might not be nearly as effective anymore, but it's Pamitha first.
I can no longer move.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
no.
Wonderful. I mean, I can't say I have the highest of hopes, given how this has tended to go when we've had to resort to this. He can move now, but as for whether this will have some horrible consequences later on and have the players controlling the same team or prevents one of the players from moving at all, you know, we'll find out soon enough.
I think
Indeed.
choose someone.
I think we have either angered the scribes or we have angered Falcon Ronaldo. Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, Lady River, she qualifies.
Is there any class that doesn't have like?
That's a
those genders?
good question.
I think
I don't know if we know Raji or Messenger Imp. Do we know what the deal is with the... Oh, his aura said for Raji.
I for several months,
He-
for some reason, I thought that Raji was a girl. I don't know why.
Raji.
I think. Oh, curs. There are no female curs.
Darn it.
That might be it.
Most likely.
I think every other class you can get. At least one.
Blue, have you not heard of Falcon Ronaldo?
Oh, saps. Also no saps. Ronaldo. Alright, well here we attempt
As we know.
to go. But, you know, I can't exactly say that I didn't see this coming. Hold on. Let's try again.
Indeed.
Alright, well that... Somebody's moving, but not both of you.
Now same. We're still controlling the same thing.
Okay. This is the one we were trying before, but we'll switch back to it for good measure.
And now nobody can.
Nobody! Alright guys, this is new Pyre. Right here. This is how it works.
We just. Oh wait.
Oh, someone can move.
I can move.
Alright, it's a Lilac's turn now.
Yay.
Wait, what? How'd you do that?
I could move for a millisecond, and then I can no longer do stuff.
What the heck? Now I feel like Camilo is just deliberately messing with us. He secretly can move this entire time. It's like, oh no, I accidentally pressed the button.
For a millisecond.
They'll find me out.
Now I'm controlling her.
Alright, hold on.
No.
Well, that's... Wait, what? I did not put you on number 1. I thought I had you at number 3. What the heck? It just changed itself.
Disconnected. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you disconnected. Okay. Well,
No.
standing simulator indeed. Let's see. Yep, this is the problem. Is that for some reason
Why?
it thinks
Do
we
we
have
know
2
why?
controllers plugged in when we don't.
You already unplugged your controller, right?
Yes, my controller is not plugged in.
Okay. Do we know why this is happening?
It's for some reason I
You'll
think
never know.
with Camilo in particular, remote play does not like him, and it has done this to us on a few occasions.
I'm sorry, Camilo.
Can you change my player from this menu?
I
To
could.
see if I can move in the menu.
Okay.
But now it's there. It says it's 2 controllers.
Yep. That's a problem.
Why?
Pyre / remote play. Why? Why? What did we do to deserve this?
We tempted we messed we poked the bear. We messed with Falcon Ronaldo. We asked too much of him. That one right.
True. Did we have a similar bug as well, iRotor? Ugh. Blah. Okay, well, I mean... It just doesn't seem as though we have a sustainable solution here.
Oh,
Yeah, this will be no lilac, right?
werewolves controlling the same again. For no one's surprise. Why does it happen?
Yeah.
You can shoot. That's
Oh.
interesting.
That's something. Can you jump, out of curiosity? I'll take that as a no.
cannot. Could you hear my keyboard?
Yes, I definitely could.
Lovely.
I have a very loud keyboard.
Well, you see, the problem is, Core, we've already reset Pyre. And we still... Maybe we got 1 match? But, you know, restarting Pyre every match, re-adding the people in on remote play, having to double check all that stuff, it just... Only for it to work half the time is not a great solution.
I may need to throw a towel and let somebody else in.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
That's
I wrote her, no! No!
What?
Don't
No,
summon
wait.
Eastlock!
Don't!
He named the unnameable.
Actually, I've got a terrible idea. I got a terrible idea.
Oh no.
I hate the fact that what I rather say seems plausible.
Hold on.
No, don't do it! Look at what you've done, I wrote her. Look at what you've brought Lilac to do. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Alright, well, I'm afraid we are summoning the Titans. And I suppose we can give this one more shot, maybe?
You have no one to blame but yourself, I wrote her.
I honestly don't even... Yeah, we had Glade of Lu, no Talismans, no Masteries. That is what we had. Okay, see, this is the problem. It's... Wait, I think Camilo is in. Oh no, he's not
it's
yet.
My controller not detecting.
Yeah,
Okay, that's funny.
that's weird.
How about now?
Seems like it is now. Okay. Nobody touch anything. Let's see if this works.
The Titan stars.
Okay, well, I believe we are invoking Eastlock.
Born.
Yep.
To think we're going to this
The
extreme.
dissidents shall confront the fate.
First,
Welcome.
who would win in a fight? Ronaldo
shall
or
conduct
he
the
who shall
rites?
not be named?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like perhaps there are some indications.
I don't think that's something we wish to know.
Perhaps they're one and the same.
I don't even remember what it picks. That's fun. It's only females.
Oh, right. Only female characters, no masteries, no talismans.
Bertrude.
I made of the this, I believe.
Sandra. Exile.
New Pyre theory dropping today.
I have a loud mouse too.
Exile.
Okay, hold on. This is the key moment.
Oh yay.
My goodness. And they said it couldn't be done.
It's actually functional.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far just yet. But maybe, maybe, just maybe, we have a functional game, at least for the time being. It is Lilac getting us started with a 15 damage plunge from Lady River. And remember, of course, with the lack of masteries and talismans, it's a little more complicated, a little more
lady.
difficult.
Oh.
Well, I suppose it's more simple,
Banished. One and all.
but it is not any easier to score, as there are not nearly as many fancy tricks that the players can pull out of their sleeve.
The dissidents' adversaries gained an edge. Bertrude banished.
Lady River has the speed, oh, but can't quite beat Snadra here. Now Bertrude for Camilo. Down she goes. Snadra hops over and in, plunging for 20.
Now to the flame.
Bertrude,
Bertrude.
she jumps in, and remember, without masteries, the Crones only score for 25. So used to the Crones dealing 30 damage, if not immediately, then at least for the majority of the rites. They will be 25 for the entirety of these matches, and there's another 15 damage plunge from Lady River. Bertrude against the other Bertrude. Bertrude wins out. For Camilo, that is. then goes down. Now Harp versus Harp. Bertrude gets it back for Lilac. Oh, and just far enough away to avoid at least the first of those Snadra casts. But now here is Snadra, and with no one to stop her, time to throw that one in.
Now end the ceremony. Yes,
And it is done.
The fate prevailed.
GG's.
It was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side. Thus end this night's proceedings.
All right, and well, we did at least manage to get another match in between these two, despite how difficult Steam Remote Play tried to make it. And Core says, all right, well, in that case, let's turn Customize off, and let's go to the book. And we'll reset the masteries and talismans, unless we want to do a Customize off with some different assortment of those things. Or song. Those would be pretty much the only things we have left here. Is this our first Customize off of the day?
I think so.
It might be.
I believe so.
Yeah, okay, so randomized exiles, masteries, and talismans. Won't even see what those things are in advance, just gonna get thrown straight into the action. And let's go for it.
The Titan
Oh.
stars.
Ignore that. Nothing to see here.
The dissidents.
Should I be worried?
I don't know. We'll find out. Customize off match here. It is a demon, a nomad, and a sap for Lilac. It is a worm, a sap, and a crone for Camilo. Camilo getting us started with a 13 damage worm throw. We see the extra starting Pyre life looks to be coming from one of the masteries on Vids for Lilac. Manly now for Camilo has the exploding sapling. Trying to use that to give a little more space to set up that 14 damage worm throw from Deluge. Owen, Bertrude banishes the entire team, although then the orb lands in the sapling aura, and there was nothing Camilo could do about it.
I'm giving Blue a knowing look. from
Sap throw, good for 25 here.
It's yes, this is Dirty Deal.
It is in fact Dirty Deal.
It's the epic remix.
Falcon Ron influence continues. Sap versus Sap. Milo goes down, but now it's Bertrude's turn. Her throw lands here for 14. Almer wins out on that duel. Covers the stamina, now makes his move, but he's blocked.
The orb is up.
Bertrude against Vids. Bertrude wins out, gets banished, but does get the throw off in time for 13. Bertrude again gets rid of the orb to set up a cast and banishes the whole team. This time, no sapling to stop her. So she'll throw it in for, 25. Okay, that actually tells us that Bertrude is 100% on one of the sides of the tree. I don't remember which that means, though.
Sir Deluge's aim was
Deluge throws it for 15. That means one score, potentially all that Camilo might need here, except Lilac does have a sap. May have rekindling for that reason. So we may see a second life bar for either player, really. But with that throw, it means Lilac is still holding on here with one. War of the Saps. Bertrude, the throw looks short. Almer recovers, but goes down to the exploding sapling. Again, it is now Sap versus Sap. This time it's Lilac who wins out.
The orb is up.
Is Paleth. Rushed down by Bertrude, who goes down, but then vanishes the entirety of Lilac's team. Is there time still for Camilo? There is, but Lilac does have rekindling. It's 10. So Lilac still holding on, but at this point, one score likely all Camilo would need. Could this be it? It is.
The fate prevail.
GG.
And what a crushing victory it was.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
With our first customize off match of the day. Let's head on back.
Why do you think
Until
they
the next
made it
Rite.
so that why do you think they included Dirty Deal in the versus mode soundtrack?
Why not?
Hmm.
They had to.
But the thing is, it isn't like all the other music, like music that is relevant to actual rights, and then Ron does not participate in the rights.
It was intended to.
Right. He's the actual one overseeing all of the rights. All this talk about the scribes, now that's all nonsense. It's Falcon Ron pulling the strings from the start.
I think I have to head out.
Okay, no worries, Camilo. Thanks for stopping
Farewell.
by. GG's.
GG.
GG's. Bye bye.
Let me Where is the... that's not it. There we go. Alright, well, he left either way. I could not find the right menu. Falcon Ron match fixing ring. Alright, well that does mean we're looking for one more person to jump in here. And Lilac, are you good to stick around? Do you want to swap out
Yep.
as well? How are you doing?
I'm good to stay.
Alright.
I got way too much free time.
Well, in that case, if we have anyone else who would like to get in here to face off against Lilac, then let us know. We do now have room. And we do have a request already for this one. It'll be 3 of a kind in terms of class. High Rotor's good for a few.
While you're taking care of that, I will be right back if that is all right.
No worries. I will
Surely
get
nothing
High Rotor
suspicious
in.
will happen while I'm gone.
No, surely not. Never mind the fact that iRotor was saying that perhaps he was running into a similar issue with me earlier with remote play. iRotor, I'm not seeing you on Steam at the moment. There you are. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we do have an Exiles request for 3 of a kind, class-wise, but other than that, don't have anything yet established for this match, so we could build upon that idea if there is anything else that people would like to have. Oh, did it put you as player 1, iRotor?
Yes, wait. It should put me in as player 1 again. Yes.
Okay. rotor. There we are. Switch this over now. I cannot spell anything today. Oh, I gave you the tempers, not the... Oops. Wrong team! There we are. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, if there is anything else we'd like to see setup-wise, then let us know. We have the 3 of a given class exiles request. Oh, good catch. Also, good catch. I mean, this of course will be iRotor's first match of the day, so up to you if you would like to be merciful there.
Hey!
Hello.
Something looks different.
Oh, for whatever reason, it made iRotor be player 1. That's pretty much the main thing.
I mean,
I don't know if that's what you
I'm the
were
only
referring
one
to.
with a controller, so it really didn't put me as player 1. It just registered me as the first controller.
So
So we could probably also have just switched controller controls to player 2 again.
So nothing happened while I was gone.
Shouldn't have happened, no. We do have the
Alright.
request for 3 of a given class, exiles-wise. That is the one thing we have here, but otherwise, we should be good to go. Oh, I hear an imp. It is the Isle of Kalamer.
The dissidents. Welcome. Who shall conduct?
So,
the
of course,
rites?
whichever class the players choose to take with their first exile, they will be locked in for their remaining exiles. So that means iRotor is now committing to 100% demons. And we are at the Isle of Kalamer, so it's only fitting that at least one of the players locks in triple imps. And one of the rings on Ignarius. Okay, that is also a bit of a statement. Oh, clarifying question. Was it Blue who made this request? I think it was. Blue, does Orlek count as a demon, or is he in his own
I
category?
won't pick Aura deck, I don't care.
You won't? Okay.
Also, it wasn't, the talisman choice was not a statement in any shape or form.
That's what you want us to think.
I know it's a lost cause already, but I just want to mention it, just for the record.
Yeah, sometimes in the past when we've had requests that are based on specific classes, we'll have to specify. Since Orlek is statistically different from the other demons, are we counting him in the demon class, or is he in his own unique archdemon class or something along those lines? But either way, iRotor said he wasn't gonna take Orlek, so it's 3 of the normal demons, so to speak. No Orlek for him.
Orlek is special.
He is. There is the third imp. So here we go. Triple demon against triple imp. And Jody knocks back those imps, creates some space for a 30 damage plunge. But it does mean she is now gone in this round, and so it is now Viz Palette's turn. She has the banishing throws, but she did go down. Ooh, and a snipe there from Ignarius. If he's quick, Lilac was defenseless for a moment there. Oh, but instead Ignarius says, alright, I see those imps, I'll knock them back.
They're very lightweight.
I'm afraid they are. Now it's Jody's turn. Goes for the throw, and Lilac not quite getting one of those imps back quickly enough to intercept.
Orlek is in the traumatized class.
Oh no.
I mean, that's
Show
not,
mercy!
It's not inaccurate.
I mean, he's also faster and has a larger aura, so you could say he's in the athletic demon class, or I don't know. There is the infinite stamina, and it was almost enough for iRotor there, but Lilac gets the stop. iRotor now, though, with Iggy. Sets up a Brazen Manor, and plunges in for the Finger Guns win.
They overwhelmed their adversaries utterly.
GG.
The rite is complete.
Alright, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And let us know, chat, if there's anything we'd like for the next one. That was 3 of a kind for the Exiles. We saw all demons and we saw all imps. Of course, if you don't have anything in particular in mind, we could always leave it up to the players, but that choice is yours. Oh. Chat is always scheming. Don't you forget that for a second. Well, maybe nothing for this next one. Okay, but next time.
What does that mean?
Something is brewing.
I'm scared.
We will have to see what comes of that, but at least for this next one, it seems like chat is taking it easy on you two. This one will just be up to the players.
The withdrawn versus the dissidents.
Okay. At the cairn,
Welcome,
and no requests, so players can take whatever they'd like here.
the rites.
And in iRotor's case, that's a prayer bead saluting Pamitha. And now, Orlek is getting his time to shine.
Exile.
Weblanthorn Raji in the second spot for iRotor. Exploding Pamitha in the second spot for Lilac. Rotor finishes with a meta Vispaleth. And Lilac goes with a Leeching Stowaway. Rotor off to a quick start here with Pamitha, flapping her way in for 20. And with Prayer Beads, she is back, but it is Orlek in possession here, although he goes down. It is a long wait for his return, and that means right now, Lilac is defenseless. Rotor goes to his Prayer Beads exile, so once again gets the 20 damage, which is not the highest amount he could have gotten, but it does guarantee that he's still at full strength here in this round. Orb inadvertently hits Lilac's Pyre, bounces back out, but Lilac is defenseless. And Rotor was using that Harp Salute to switch places with the closest exile. You have to imagine, though, was looking for Vispaleth to get more damage. Instead, swapped into an Imp who had less damage. But there is Vispaleth, and there is 30 from that throw. Likely what Rotor was looking for on the previous occasion. But this time, back to Pamitha. Plunges for 20. And she's back. Orlek first to the orb, but first to go down. Now it's Vispaleth, who throws for 30. That means one more of those could be all that Rotor needs. Vispaleth, though, would be the only one with sufficient damage. Here is Vispaleth. Oh, and sneaks in the throw just in time for the decisive score.
I can do 2 more.
Okay, gotcha.
The rite is done.
Let's head on back, and if there is anything we would like to see for the next one, let us know. As Rotor was just saying, we can't stay for that much longer. So if there is anyone who's interested in getting in, then we would be looking for someone to take Rotor's place in the relatively near future. So heads up if there are any preparations you need to make, or if there's anything you'd still like to see between these two. Now is the time to make it happen. Oh! For both players?
Oh.
Speed! Speed is key. It's all worms for both players, it seems, and then speed talismans to go along with that. I mean, we said go fast, and that is certainly a way to do it. All right.
Should we not have picked the boat?
Oh, did we lock in the boat?
Wait, is that the boat? Boat!
Was that a random boat? Did you just bring up the boat because of the worm theme and we randomly got it, or did you switch it to the boat without my knowing? I did not catch whether that was a guaranteed boat or a coincidental boat.
I'll never say.
A scribe ordained boat.
So
Perhaps
aside from Tailwind Crest, what counts as
the
speed?
lunar glass, I would say. The purple shard of glass on the first page, about middle. Yeah, that definitely counts. And then after that, you might have to do stamina-related stuff. Might be the closest you could. Technically, the rings give 2 quickness. So that's a tiny little boost. You could go double ring, though. Then you're still getting the benefit of the infinite stamina component, and that may be the direction that Rotor goes in.
Didn't Deluge, like... I'm not gonna say it, but...
But that was one of his own. teammates, I think.
Yeah, it was Lady
That's the
Seagrass
Tempest
and
one,
Deluge, I
yeah.
think,
Ah,
were a thing. Not Lady River. Lady River's on the Tempers.
well, I wouldn't want to break up a happy marriage.
So yeah, you could still get +2 quickness even with only one ring. That's a little bit of a boost.
The deluge.
Can't say I'm too fond of Sir Deluge.
I remember you were saying before that you are not his biggest fan.
Can you blame me?
I mean, I am all for the worms, so from that standpoint, I oppose this. However,
can't
of
blame
all
you.
the worms.
The ending where if you liberate only like 1 or 2 or 0 exiles, the ending where that happens and he goes free is like the most hilarious ending ever.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your word on that, cause I no spoilers.
Well, here is Deluge. Or Lady River now, I should
oh,
say.
that was me! That was me! Darn it! Darn it!
Lilac narrowly avoids, a couple of worms. As Iroder just made a big roadblock in the middle of the arena with that trailing worm aura. The throw was short on the first attempt, but the second attempt does land here for 15. Iroder, that throw has just enough on it. So that's another 15 there. Lady River now plunging for 15. That means no Lady River in this round for Iroder, and that throw will definitely be short.
Word.
But a duel in front of Lilac's Pyre, which Lilac emerges from. And able to plunge here for 15. Lilac wins that race, and then races into the Pyre for another 15. Lilac this time blocks, but gets it back, only to be banished soon thereafter. And Iroder with a quick counterattack, and with Seize Chance active. Oh! Did Seize Chance expire as he was in that brief throwing animation? Because I swear I
That was
saw
not
the
my
word Seize Chance pop up.
I don't have Siege Chance on anyone.
Somebody had Siege Chance. Saw the name pop up, but apparently it was not Iroder.
The orb engulfed.
Lilac plunges here. And because Iroder has no Siege Chance, that means he does not have enough damage to finish this with 1 score. He would need at least 2.
Wait, does it can expire?
There's a duration for it, yeah.
Ah.
Iroder throws it in for 15. I forget exactly how long it is. Iroder, though, with this throw,
It is done.
will take the win.
The withdrawn prevail.
GG.
Their adversaries confidently thwarted.
Well played, you two.
The ceremony is complete.
Alright, so let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
Alright, and Phaler says he's available to jump in. Perfect. So then, in that case, we can swap you in once Iroder swaps out. And Iroder, you're good for 1 more, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So if there is anything we would like to see for our last match between Iroder and Lilac, this would be our chance to make that happen. Otherwise, I mean, of course, we could just leave it up to the players. We could. Anor can jump in as well. Okay, well, in that case, maybe we'll have this one be the last between Iroder and Lilac, and we could do a double switch. Get both Anor and Phaler in after this one, if that works for you guys.
That's good by me.
All right.
In that case, if this is my final.
Now Lilac has to throw something in there. Oh, I assumed that was going to be from Lilac, but no, that was not. That's what I expected. I expected that one. Oh, and it looks like that was a random boat because it was not preset here. Okay, so it'll be customized off on the boat. I choose the song.
Okay. You can choose the song, that's fine.
Let's go for something a little out of the ordinary. Let's go Quest for Honor. It's fitting on the boat, right? Oh, hold on. One moment.
I made another request as well.
Oh, yes. That does change things a bit as well. Okay, we are, once again, throwing as many things as we can into this next match.
I thrive on chaos.
Titan stars. Islak Astralborn. The withdrawn
Salad?
versus
Oh, I understand.
All right, let's see what we end up with here with the customized off. We have no masteries, so that is not a factor, a variable for us to consider. The exiles themselves, it's 2 savages and a cur for Iroder. It is a sap and 2 imps for Lilac. The talismans, though, those are still active, so we'll see if we can figure out what those are.
banished.
Tizo, retreating, cannot escape from Ulmer. It means time for him to throw in here for 20. Ulmer again. He'll jump in and over that impending implosion.
I see what you did there.
To the flame.
This time, Lilac able to get the banishment. And it's Barker's turn. He's not able to sneak around past the defenders.
Adversary's flame.
Bullfred. Over to Messenger Imp. And the imps are underrated when it comes to the extent to which they can mess with the boat magic, as we saw for a minute there. Messenger Imp got quite the boost. But it's back now with Barker. And Gareth. Barker again, hops over and in. Good for 15. But it means no Barker in this round. He did not have prayer beads. Down goes Ulmer, probably because he is objectively the inferior of the 2 savages on Iroder's team.
The orbs unclaimed again.
Don't talk about him that way.
Messenger Imp now for Lilac, cut off by the better of the 2 savages.
He's trying his best.
That throw sneaks through for 20 damage. Ulmer down. Now Tizo sidesteps the cast, but now it is only Tizo here. He's on the run, and with the help of the boat magic, he's able to delay the banishment, but does still go down, and bought just enough time for Lilac to get at least one of the defenders back. Make it 2. Tizo. Once again, a little lonely here. Bullfred returns.
The stamina back? Or no, I don't think so. The presence back, I mean, but I don't think so.
Messenger Imp thought about it, then retreated. Now it's Tizo's turn. There's a wall of savages to block him. Barker. Back to Gareth. Glorious. It does mean no Gareth now in this round, as he did not have prayer beads either. Barker retrieves, gets it to Ulmer, and Ulmer jumps in for the win.
For the game?
GG's.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame.
Well played, you two.
The rite is ended.
Alright, well, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And if it still works for Phaler and Anor, we can look to get you both in here. Does that work for you guys?
Yep. I mean, wait, were you asking me?
I mean, I guess I'm asking everybody. I
Cool.
suppose. Let's see. Are either of them on Steam at the moment? Here's Phaler. And not yet seeing Anor. Why am I getting this pop-up? I don't know. Oh. I will free
Freedom.
Lilac from remote
Thank
play.
you. And I will now descend back into the depths.
Of the downside.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by, Lilac.
Thank you.
Let's see. Is Anor popping up for me? Theoretically, we are awaiting Anor's arrival, although, for whatever reason, I am not currently seeing her on Steam. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. No worries, no worries. Suppose while we're waiting, let's get ourselves back to our defaults. Okay. Oh, and that. Suppose. Well, actually, I'll wait before I'll wait to see, once we get Anor in, who ends up player 1, who ends up player 2, because I'm not sure if Phaler will remain player 1 here. Yeah, at the moment it shows her. Ooh, shows her as offline. Phaler just dropped.
Do you not know what happened there? Yeah, the application just completely crashed.
Seems like remote play is kinda having one of those days today. Okay, Phaler is back in. And I suppose, in the meantime, chat, if there is anything you would like to see between Phaler and Anor, let us know. It would be the first match for both of them today, so whether that means you want to leave it up to them to take whatever they want, or whether you want to throw absolutely everything at them right off the bat, the choice is yours. There we go. Now I see Anor. Okay, nice. Invite should now be on its way. Okay, and it looks like this is still... I saw that. looks like this is still Phaler on player 1 and now Anor player 2, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me do this real quick. I don't know why it keeps on showing that pop-up whenever I tab out nowadays. Didn't used to do that. Okay, then both of you are new triumvirates here. Fates and Nightwings, respectively. The Huge. The Huge. Alright, in that case, I think we're good to go here, and I'm not immediately seeing any requests. Buy Bertrude's totally non-suspicious skin products. Oh, okay, well there we go. Alright. This is the warm-up we needed. They will not do anything bad at all. There is no need to be concerned. Please do not consult with your lawyer before purchasing. Is she really 400 years old? Do the crones have super long
Something
lifespans?
like that.
I don't even remember.
They have very long lifespans, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like them and saps are extremely long-lived, I believe.
Well, in that case, maybe there is something to be said for using Bertrude's skincare routine.
The fate
Alright, but we have customized off here. And so for Phaler, that means Demon, Nomad, Worm. For Anor, that means Nomad, Imp, and Cur. For our first match between these two today, as we have a bit of a Nomad cast-off. Till eventually the players decide to, you know, pick up the orb and what have you. Maybe. Phaler gets us started with what I believe is a Snadra plunge for 20 damage. Now, no prayer beads on her, so we are now Snadraless in this round. Lendl goes down for Anor. Deluge makes a return. That's all Phaler has at the moment. He's blocked. Jody banished, although with that Sacred Bond, Phaler can step on the portraits. That certainly helps. But Anor sneaks through the portal there, brings her quite close to Phaler's Pyre, makes it easier to throw that one in for 20 from Lendl. Lendl sidesteps that cast, but then goes down to Jody. Big banishments there from Raji. Gives it up to Lendl, back to Raji. A somewhat dangerous portal now for Anor to work with. But it's in Phaler's possession here with Snadra. She's blocked. Banishes one of the defenders and resets Anor's portal, now nowhere near as useful as it once was. Rookie one side, Lendl the other. But Phaler unfazed. Defends. The attack is thwarted. Now Anor's turn once more. This time with Lendl.
Indeed.
Phaler had the portal covered. Anor gets it back and sees a little bit of an opening near that portal. And now moves it forward ever so slightly, but that's all that Rookie needed, although his momentum takes him in for a plunge, except that might have actually been a happy accident for Anor, because 28 damage rather than what would have been a maximum of 15 had it been a throw. Also, Rookie is still here. Does he have built-in prayer beads with the mastery, maybe? Because he must have gotten extra damage from a talisman. That's the only way he would have gotten up to 28. So I think that is, if not an entirely right side, at least a mostly right side Rookie with the damaging talisman. We learned a lot about Rookie from that score, as Phaler now jumps in here for 30 with Jody. That is an interesting Rookie setup for Anor. We'll see if she tries to go back to him later on. Offensively, at least, quite helpful, but now it's Phaler plunging for 15 with his Worm. No prayer beads in that case, though, so no deluge in this round for Phaler. Rookie, this time, crowded out. Jody for Phaler, blocked, but knocks back the defenders. Does go down. Now it's Snadra, close to the Pyre. She's able to follow that in. That drops Nord down to 15. That means one score might be all that Phaler needs, and doesn't need to be picky when it comes to who the supplier is. Lendl can't hop his way past Jody. Jody versus Rookie. Jody, oh, gets banished there. And Lendl, I'm not sure he wanted to go through that portal there. Rookie, on the other hand, probably did, and he nearly made it in, but not quite. Oh, and Phaler nearly quick enough to speed in with Deluge, but Anor able to cut him off. Rookie, thinking about it. Retreats. Goes down. And now, Deluge, oh, brings back reinforcements. It's Jody, who plunges in for the win.
GG.
GG.
The scribes themselves surely have taken note.
Well played, you two.
The rite is ended.
All right, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And let us know, chat, if there's anything we would like to see for the next one. Otherwise, at the very least, we'll turn Customize back on and set ourselves back to our defaults. And as always, the option remains. We could choose to request nothing and just leave it up to the players. Seeing no requests now, that may be the route we take, unless, of course, someone comes in with another customize off. In which case, this next match will go very differently. Alright, that does cover for a lot of things, though. Could still do an arena or a song, that's just about it, though. We'll end up at the Glade. Okay. Is that it? Or is there more? Phaler's choice for the song. Oh, we had a double song request, but it looks like Anor was first to get that one in, so we'll cue Lilac's request, and Phaler, whatever you'd like here song-wise. Oh, we also have a talisman request coming in. Zilch. Nada. Okay, in that case, I think we're good to go here. So, lots of things, once again, we're throwing in to this match. We have the customize off, but we don't have the talisman, so that is one variable that we do not need to concern ourselves with.
The fate shall now
But we
face
will end up with
the night wings.
a Savage, a Cur, and an Imp on Phaler's side, a Demon, a Sap, and a Harp on Anor's side. We don't know what the masteries are, but as I was saying, we do know that everyone is talismanless. A lucky break for Dalbert. Phaler actually has 2 out of 3 members of the Fate, and the third character on Phaler's team is the same class as what would have been the third character on the Fate, but it's Nor who's getting us started here, plunging for 20 damage with the Harp. Again, no talisman, so we will not see any prayer beads. I suppose if we had a Cur, but we don't, so we will not see any any prayer beads at home with the built-in effect from the bottom right side mastery on the Cur tree, but it is Phaler next with Ulmer thrown in for 20. And Ulmer once again here, but this time his throw is intercepted by Pamitha. She's by herself, so she stalls, waits for reinforcements, and gets some with Palmus. Orb inadvertently hits Honor's Pyre, bounces back out, and Phaler recollects only briefly before Honor gets it back with Vids. Honor does have the team shield with her sap. Saw her for a second there experimenting with it. Oftentimes see it is with the nomads that players have the most success using that combo. A luxury Honor does not have here. While Phaler plunges in. Oh, he does have a Cur. What am I saying? We do have a Cur. So there is a chance we would have prayer beads built in with Dalbert, but as we can now see, that is not the case. Oh, and Phaler's throw with Ulmer slightly short. Everyone down on Phaler's side. Honor tried to use the Harp Salute to see if she could swap into a demon for extra damage on that plunge, but didn't have it, so had to settle for 20 damage from Pamitha. Vids down as well. That means Honor defenseless. The sapling is directly on top of her Pyre, but that does mean it is simple enough for Phaler to go the throwing route there. Ulmer tries to clear out some space, but instead he is the one getting cleared out. Ooh, and the implosion there might have gotten Phaler out of what would have otherwise been a tricky situation. Dalbert loops around, goes for the throw, but that's intercepted. Vids gets it back to Pamitha. Now she's by herself and she goes down. That means once again time for Phaler. Throws for 20, and it's possible that one score could be all that Phaler needs here. We know Honor would not have rekindling from a talisman, because again, nobody has talismans, but she does have a sap. Might have rekindling from that. In fact, she has the full 50. So Honor still doing fine in that regard. It is the second life bar, but these two are still quite close Pyre life-wise. That throw intercepted. And Palmus unable to sneak through there. However, Dalbert is, he's a little bit off the mark, but we'll give it to him. Phaler with Tizo. Trying to get the most out of his limited stamina. Got him closer. Sets up a dangerous portal, but not close enough. Phaler, no. Though keeps the pressure on and does win the orb back close to Honor's Pyre. Cuts the throw a little bit short, although not sure that mathematically that's going to make too much of a difference, because it is still possible for Phaler to finish this one with one score, and there it is.
Good game.
GG.
Conducted with aplomb.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Now let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
We'll reset ourselves here. But let us know, chat, if there's anything we'd like for the next one. Oh, right, we did have in the queue was Dirty Deal. Right, that's true. So we had the song locked in here. That is the one thing that we have carrying over. Let us know if there's anything else we'd like to add on top of that, or if that's all we're looking for here. But seeing nothing right now, that may be it. So let's get started. I hear the water.
The fate
It's the
shall
fall.
confront the Night Wings. Welcome.
And no requests affecting your team composition here, so that much is all up to the players. And there will be a legendary talisman for the extra jumping distance on Deluge as the first choice for Phaler. Oh, okay, gotcha, Lilac. We'll do it for the next one. Yeah, not for this one. Okay, no worries, no worries. Speedy Bertrude. That'll be Honor's lead. And then Speedy Snadra for Phaler. Now, just to clarify, we're going to do Lilac's request for the next one. So take whatever you want for this one. That's next go round when we're going to take the least favorites. Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure we aren't subjecting people to multiple rounds of their least favorite characters. But that is not necessarily what we are seeing request-wise. Because surely Honor does not think ill of Tizo. Prayer beads on a saluting Tamitha for Phaler. That's going to be the last choice for him. And Honor doubling down on the imps here with an exploding Raji. In fact, this is a withdrawn setup that she's using right now, the Crone plus double imp, but it's Phaler who gets us started. The quick 13 damage throw from his Worm Deluge. Speaking of quick, though, that Bertrude is very quick, although she gets shoulder smashed here. Phaler now, once again with Deluge, and that is unblockable. But it's just 7 damage here from that throw. Phaler scoops up the orb, brings back his teammates, and it's back with Deluge. He goes in with a plunge this time for 15. Bertrude once again shoulder smashed. But now it's Snadra going down here as Nor gets some revenge. Does Nor have enough time to get Bertrude in for the extra damage? Oh, that hesitation there might have been the difference. Except now Phaler defenseless once more. So on this attempt, Honor able to get that extra damage from her Crone. Bertrude again, and just goes straight in. But she did not have prayer beads, so she's gone in this round. Means it's up to the imps for Honor. I saw that salute there, Honor. You thought no one would notice. Phaler, though, sneaky, speeding past with Tamitha, little hesitation move of sorts. And she does have prayer beads, so she's back. Oh, and Anor getting very aggressive with her imp here. Tizo sets up a dangerous portal. Not quite in the automatic score territory, but dangerous enough that Phaler needs to be mindful of it. Although this time, Anor may be going the more direct route, doesn't need the portal, instead goes for the Crone Throw. That is unblockable. It's 26 damage there, and it means one score might be all Anor needs. In fact, any of her exiles would have enough damage. At least if it is full damage, or near full. Tamitha down. Now Anor with just Raji here. Eyes the portal, does go through. Has Bertrude back now. Here she is. Bertrude one side, and that throw's unblockable, and it does land for the winning score.
They brushed aside
GG.
their adversaries without too much trouble.
Well played, you two.
The rite is done.
All right, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And it's getting late enough that I think this might end up being our penultimate rite of the night, meaning the last one in which we take any requests before we go into our final liberation rite. We do already have, it was an exile's request, right, Lilac? For the least favorite classes, playstyle-wise. Let me just double check. Yes, okay, and I know Anor was also asking, you know, does that mean, yeah, 3 different classes? Because otherwise, you know, take your least favorite class and you just do it 3 times over. Have that be your entire team, but no. 3 different classes that are your least favorite for each of the players. Is there anything else we'd like on top of that? Or is that exile request all we're looking for here? Seems like that might be it. So let's get started.
The Fate versus the Night Winds. Welcome.
All right. Least
Who
favorite
shall
classes.
conduct the rites.
Potentially some hot takes here. As Phaler selects a worm. I will not stand for this worm slander. Right?
Sir Gilman.
Justice for Gilman, but not for Deluge. But it is Headwind, the Nomad, in the second spot for Phaler. And Anor goes with the Prayer Beads Rookie. Now, I know the curves may not be the most popular of classes nowadays, but We do see Anor taking the original trio quite often, so I'm a little surprised by that choice. Oh. Speedy Palmus, the sap, in the last spot for Phaler. Now, would you say, generally speaking, that these selections were in rank order? Like, was number 1 your absolute least favorite? Second choice, second least favorite, so on and so forth?
These are probably my bottom 3, but I don't think in that order.
Okay.
I don't think that's the case.
You know, obviously, Worms would be, you know, the furthest from the bottom in this case for both of you.
Naturally, yeah.
Choose someone.
No. Yeah, kind of, because the one exception being the worm, right? Naturally. Exactly.
I actually legit don't know what to pick anymore.
What's that?
I actually don't know what to pick as my third.
I mean, it...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't suggest anything, because that would throw off the whole system.
Yeah, I know, it's just... It's just me explaining why I'm thinking so much.
Just pick what you play least frequently, even if it's not
Yeah,
actually
you could,
your least
you could take that approach. It's a power casting headwind, so Anor takes 2 of the original trio. Could it take? I mean, even if you think it's Kurz and Nomads on the list, then at least don't take Rookie and Headwind, right? Lendl was just waiting to be selected. Ooh, and Phaler with a quick counterattack here. He already had his worm ready to go near the pyre. Plunged there with the deluge. Big power cast from Headwind. But he's blocked. Blocked again. And eventually banished. Yeah, both players taking Headwind. Headwind, the most hated character confirmed? Question mark? That just feels wrong. Phaler, though, plunging with Headwind. Ooh, and sneaky maneuver there. That little sidestep from Phaler's worm. You know, that just elite mobility from the worm class. It's second to none, right? Whereas on the other hand, the saps, they just don't throw quickly enough. Clearly inferior. Rookie. Only exile Anor has, but he is speedy and he is making his way in for a 20 damage plunge. And with prayer beads, he's back. Here he is. Gets the orb back, but Headwind falls up to take him out and looks for the quick plunge, but Rookie gets his revenge. Blocked on that counterattack maneuver from Anor. Now it's Phaler's turn for the counter. Rookie tries again. This time he's shoulder smashed, and it's end-to-end here. It finishes with Phaler getting a... he was able to get a 15 damage throw off there. I would have thought his momentum would take him in for the plunge before he got the chance to release it, but just enough time to squeeze it in. Headwind. Vernor. Rookie with the follow-up, but he goes down. Speedy Palmas is outsped by none other than the Worm. Nor getting very aggressive with these casts, but then Phaler able to shield off and bounce that cast back at Headwind. Maybe the break Phaler was looking for to give him a little more room to set up that 17 damage sap throw. That does mean, with a full or near full damage sap score, Phaler would have enough damage. Anyone else would fall short, though. See if Phaler tries to force the issue here with Palmas. Here he is! And plunges in for the win.
The fate prevail.
GG.
Most excellently done this time, I must admit.
Well played, you two.
The ceremony is complete.
Alright, well let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And I think it is about time. Oh? I think it's about time for our final rite of the night, our liberation. He didn't say sap. Notably, he did not say sap. He also did not say bad. But anyways, I think it is time for our final rite of the night, our liberation rite, which means no request from chat for this one. Instead, we'll be headed to the Fallen Solium. We'll turn on the sermon intro and we'll go the Nightwings Never to Return version. And we will have the players select their preferred teams to finish things off in style. So if you're both ready, let us begin.
I bid you welcome, exiles. You stand upon the fall of Solium. You have this opportunity to prove your worth. Know that the scribes themselves are watching. The Fates stand ready. Nightwings, stand ready. The rite shall begin forthwith.
Alright, so as we said, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite, so no requests from chat for this one. Both players taking their preferred teams to finish things off in style. And speaking of style, that is exactly what Phaler starts off with here. Just going to choose to ignore the fact that the role that Gareth is about to play is perhaps not one that I would approve of. At least not for Gareth, but that's an aside. Quick throwing stowaway for Anor, so Sap leads on both ends. And Webbed Lanthorn Raji is the second choice for Phaler. Or we'll take Banishing Throws on Ulmer. Phaler does just that as well. Last choice is Webbed Lanthorn Tizo for Anor. So alright, here we go, our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. Phaler on the left representing the Fate, Anor on the right representing the Nightwings. Best of luck to you both. There it
Night
is.
Wings proved their worth.
GG.
An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Well played, you two.
Thus ends the Liberation Rite.
That was our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite. So thank you everybody who participated in the rites today and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. I believe these two have already hopped out of remote play. I will hop out of Discord, but I will catch you guys next time. Alright, and before we wrap things up in full, let me just throw that screen on. Thank you all for stopping by. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night. And thank you everybody who participated in the rites and gave us the requests in chat as well. That was our final rite, our Liberation Rite. If you are interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights, and my streaming schedule is Fridays, we are doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Saturdays, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Sundays, obviously, Pyre multiplayer. And then First Descendant, basically whenever we can squeeze it in. Usually that means a weeknight. Then Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. Also doing some Hades 2 and Helldivers 2 videos as well. And if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get a notification for when I go live, and you can also follow me on Twitter at LidsVids. I post there when I go live as well. But actually, the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is my Discord, which you can join by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you next time.